Right, here we go. We're back on the move again. God, that was a bit of a nuisance. The bloody things. I'm having a bad trot with the old camera today and stuff, and it's not a bad camera, the one I use. But I'm having a bad trouble with everything. But anyhow, that's life. That's how it is. That's how it pisses me off. That's life. See this? See how you can put, you know, so you can see through the, put that colour in there, you can sort of get your things and I can put branches in there, you know. Oh, I don't know. Anyhow, I don't have to go anywhere near there. And not only that, the other part about this too is when you're getting your smaller brush and we've got shadows. There's shadows on the photos. See the little shadows under the tree there, under the tree. If you can capture those, I would say tiny bit of shape there, and that shows you the shape of the hill. I'm not going around to do all these yet, I'm just sort of giving you a little bit of yeah, it's probably, the light's at 12 o'clock probably, it's probably up here coming down in there, going on these trees. Oh, that didn't do my brush much good, but I've got smaller brushes I can get in there to do rocks and foliage and stuff like that. I don't want to go too far, getting too busy with everything at this stage, you know. I'm just happy to get rid of that at the moment. What I'm going to do is put in this shed, I think. We'll do the shed. And what we've got white light here. So what we'll do is we'll put a little bit of white light in there. Maybe even a little bit of lemon yellow or something like that to bring that light down to there. Then there's another bit going out there. So we'll take that out there. Alright, and then we'll take that back down there. And we can fill that in with all those grey tones. Put that in there, a little bit of that Beryllium red and a little bit of raw sienna. I like using raw sienna, and that'll be the cattle shed, the sheep shearing shed, and all right. And then we've still got this side of the shed here. Okay, so I've still got a bit of the shed there. Comes out to there. and then it goes back here again. Alright, so we've got a fairly big shearing shed, but that's where we are with that. And this one here, we need a little bit of light in the roof of this one too. Where are we going with that? Okay. Right, and then we'll put a little bit of that raw sienna with it. I'll have to get that camera fixed and some stands so I can put the things on there properly. Pretty primitive, I am. But anyway, I'm only doing this for a bit of fun. Now, while I'm doing this for YouTube, it's helped me get a bit psyched up with my painting and making me actually work to finish things, because I have a problem with finishing things all the time. I do finish them, but it takes me a long bloody time. And as you'll notice with even the paddle boats and things like that, even though I'm going to get into them in the next day or so, you can see that I work on a lot of things at a time, and that's not good. But that's probably the only way I can. That's the only way I can work. You know what I mean? So yeah. And when you put, when you're doing the roof, you can put little grooves in with a sharp stick. But first of all, I'm going to get that water tank, and that water tank is sort of like a pinky, cad, orange, pink. Anyhow, let's put a little bit of cad. No, it's not like that. No, it's yellow, man. It's yellow mallow, man. But it's creamy. And I'm going to put that there, and that'll be level with the eaves. Down in there, and put that water tank right there. A door there, we've got a door here. Put a little door there. A little door there. I think we've even got a little back thing on the back of that one. And we certainly have got one on the front. So we can go and do that. That one goes on the front. Okay. So that's alright. That'll be alright. I'm just thinking a lot of this stuff becomes really technical because as you go on in the painting, there's things you start to see, and it's like these little rocks. I don't have to copy them, but I'm going to have them there, because if I don't have them there, the paint's not going to look right either. So, and what we do here, just try to make things interesting a little bit too. So we put a little bit of rock here, a little bit of rock there and here and there. And if I put that on there with a spatula and a bit of heavier paint, you don't know whether they're rocks or sheep, but they are rocks. And you don't have to worry about, because what I do, if I'm going to have any sheep, I'll have the sheep in there. So, and I don't know, no, I don't know. I don't think so. Anyhow, this is what I was going to show you about the sharp stick in the roof. But I know all the oldies know this trick in the book, but I like to get a texture on my tin. So with a nice thin textured I can put that texture on that tin, and it just helps to give it a bit more realistic thought, a bit more realistic look. And the same thing with the water tank. Although that's not the right colour, I could go around that one. I'll do. And their panels, like they're just going to go down there like that. Then there's boards going across here. Right. Anyhow, we don't have to worry about that just yet. What we're doing is letting this slowly take place. There'll be the little roof there of that. Yeah, so we just need to do this. Right, then put another, go into a few of those, put a little bit of raw sienna in that. We can bring out some trunks here. Hope you can see that there. Put a little heavier trunk down the bottom there, and then put a few branches up there. And, you know, right, pull one out there. And that's not right either. Oh God, fuck you. Did I swear? That's terrible. I didn't mean to. Did I swear? Oh my God. That's not right. I didn't even get that in there right. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to play here, use that real red, orange, the colour of those trunks of these trees are real prominently orange trees, and they got branches everywhere. And they'll all be the same because they've all got that funny sort of a colour to the. They've got white in them too. They're just like they've got a mouldy. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But put a little bit over on this one too, because there's a bigger one here that just needs a little bit of work on it. And then we've got these, and we don't need that, we need this. I don't like that, and I will work on that because that's part of my main feature, that little area here, how those trees are in there, and they're not right. But yeah, you see, if I want to stand out some of those rocks, then I just get little fine little marks alongside the things, you know, just to give that little bit of a shadow on the rock. Yeah, it's going to be a... As you go through the painting, you start to get a lot of things happening. Now, what I'm going to do is, even though that's not finished in there, I'm going to try and get a dark area, bit of magenta, bit of this and a bit of that, maybe a bit of that and a bit of that, who knows. And let's just say, I wanted to, because I'm going to have some branches back. Mm. 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 Okay. Mm. We've got that in there, and look, I haven't even copied that, right? I haven't even copied that. I'm just taking something from that, you know. And I'm not even gonna do that. That to me, God, I got a crook back. That there has got some fine twigs on it, and I don't want to wreck that. Right, that there and there and that there. I might put another one over here. Mining, yeah, we've got to go through everything again, really. Over everything. Eventually, man. Yes, not too bad. The only thing wrong with the photo itself is there's not much light, but there is a centre of attraction, and that's in here. And I could probably take a little bit more dark in, we'll just see what happens. I won't go too far with it, because, no, okay. I'm gonna put that in there and that in there, okay? And we're gonna okay. And, God, we're gonna do that. Right. we can just about stop it at that. Okay. Right, now that's going to be fun, going back through all that. But anyhow, I've had a bit of problem with the camera, but at least we've got through it. Take that out there. Yeah, I don't know. Right. Yeah, I don't know. What we're going to do is just leave that for the time being. Yeah, so we can bring that in there. That back in there. Just close them up. Alright. Alright. That's our first coat of that painting, and while I let that dry, we'll go through that in a couple of days' time too. So it's not distressing, is it? You know, like if you're going to sit there for hours and play around with it and not get what you want anyhow, I think what you do is you do what you do. I can see that going bip again in a minute. But anyhow, I just want to give, like I say, I just want to make these, give these a bit of a leafy look. They don't have to be 100%, but just so I know I'm, you know, well, it keeps me interested. If I do the things I like doing, it keeps me interested in doing them. So that's why I do it. Alright. So that'll be a nice little painting when it's finished too. I could probably put those shadows in with that thing, because at least it makes it a little bit oh, I don't know, it gives me the chance to keep a little bit of light in amongst the shadow. That's what it does. Hey? Okay. Okay. I'm not going to go any further with it. I thought this one's not a bad little thing, but I probably need to make that paint that bigger and bring them in up there. Right. And they probably are sheep down in there. But anyhow, we're not gonna. That looks like a bit of light. We can have a few. Has it stopped? Now it's going on to the 13 minutes. Doesn't it make you laugh? I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe I've wrecked the camera or something. For the last week or two it's just worked fine. Now all of a sudden it's not working properly. I'm going to put that down, and what time we got? 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock at night, Friday night, or 10 o'clock at night in Moama, Victoria. Check Moama on the on the border there, Victoria and New South Wales, Australia. And here's another little painting, and this one's a Kelly Country, over your railway and out that way, the hills and stuff. And yeah, I'll just leave it go. We'll see it. It'll work itself out somehow. That'll do him. And that was 14 minutes on that without anything going wrong. Isn't that incredible?